This video describes how to display potential field data and interpretations in XField. Now that we have our seismic data loaded, it's time to load our observed potential field data. This, like importing seismic data, is simple. We are going to import the GZZ we QC'd earlier in video 1, which exists in the form of a surface attribute. To do this, we go to File, Open Observed Gravity Gradient from Surface. We can then point to the observed gravity gradient data in Petrel and load this into XField. It may be desirable to show a legend. You can display a legend in XField by right-clicking in the profile window and selecting Show Legend. For survey data, that is data that has not yet been gridded, it may be easier to load data as an interpretation attribute. Alternatively, the potential field data can be loaded from a space-separated text file. Here is an example text file containing magnetic data that we might choose to load into XField. This file contains 3 columns. We need to note which are the X, Y and potential field data columns. For this file, the X and Y and amplitude is simply columns 1, 2 and 3. Yours might be different. Also, before loading, you should take note if any header lines are present, and if so, make a note of how many lines the headers occupy. To load the file, in XField, go to File, Open, then in our case, for our mag data, Magnetic Data from File. Select the file, then fill in the information regarding the text file column positions, proximity tolerances, headers. Please note that a reminder of the current project units will be displayed in this window. The XYs in the text file should be the same as the units specified here. If this is not the case, the project units can be changed by going to File, Project Properties, and changing to your desired project dimensions. So going back to our text file input, once happy with the parameters, press Load. XField will then tell you how many points have been accepted and rejected from the text file. Rejected points are those which are outside the user specified tolerance distance from the model. In order to aid modelling, interpretations from Petrel can be viewed in XField. Simply click on the interpretations in Petrel as either folders or individual interpretations, then go to Seismic, select Horizons, and bring the interpretations into XField by pushing the arrow button. The interpretations will be displayed on the seismic. If a change is made to these horizons during modelling, the user can go to Seismic, Reload Horizons to update the interpretations displayed in XField. Now we are ready to start modelling.